My friends and fans and family and whoever else is now looking at my face. It's time for Cocktail Hour with Rick. Hello, I am Rick Serra. Welcome to the show. I am anxious to hear any comments about my two Christmas videos that I released tonight. And remember, please click the like buttons. It'd be greatly appreciated. Nirmal, Kimbra, Maria G, Dalton Lanier,
Bud's Red Hot.
Soul, Cecita. Come on, Rick, wake up. I wasn't asleep.
The
We
Greater
just
Bilby.
we just finished eating.
Dalton.
Dalton, yes, and he's there again. And there he is
Jennifer
again.
Dyer.
Jennifer's here. I'm looking. We have a hi Jennifer. There's
Kimbra.
Jennifer Dyer there, yes. And a Kimbra. So, and of Dr. Nirmal, of course.
Did you get Kimbra and Maria G?
And Maria G, yes, I got them. So we are a small little group so far. And let me see, I got the Greater
Mitch.
Bilby. Hello, the Greater Bilby. Are you
Descend.
new to the channel? And Bud's Red Hots was the first one in the door tonight.
Yeah.
Well, welcome all. I hope you've had
No, he's not
good
famous,
week.
Soul. He just thinks he is.
What's that?
Soul says, well, are you famous, Rick?
Only in my own mind.
Hey, Don Cathcart.
If you all think so, then that adds a little bit of credibility. But no. Really,
Jimmy Rick.
as
hello.
big as some of the best YouTuber people are, I mean, we're not
Oopsie,
first
oopsie.
name people in general society. Dare I even say it?
The Turntable Hermit.
Not everybody knows who Dan Bell is, Jake Williams is, Brendan Evangelista,
Tone.
Colin Browen. They're, the proper people. I mean, they have tremendous success in the venue of YouTube. They have
Carson Thorpe.
so many subscribed followers,
Well, that sounds good, Carson.
but there's only a few that actually would have recognition. If you happen to be like at an airport and you'd see myself or you'd see Dan Bell,
Oh.
which one would you recognize? Neither, probably. That's the way it goes. I don't care. It's the audience that's in here
Hello, Olga.
is the one that counts. Olga, good Friday night. Loopsy oopsie. And I'm a star among all of you stars. Andrea,
Star,
who is an art star. Loopsy
Amanda
oopsie.
Kay.
Toad Mountain. You were doing a colon cleanse. And Dan's staying in the Colon Hotel. He's in the Hilton in Guayaquil, Ecuador. Dan made it to Ecuador. Finally, after years in the making, he has been actually able to
And
get there.
Extra long layover in Miami.
A very long layover of over 24
He
hours.
missed his flight.
You need a taint cleaning done? Well, I don't do that with any direct contact, but yes, we are ready. And let me show you, we have increased the number of bottles we have available to start. So now we have 5. Yes, we are ready to cleanse. And if you would like to be cleansed when that time comes, and I will step outside so as not to get the house all clean, or messed up rather. Of course, it's only water.
Hey, Swanson.
It's the spiritual things I impart into the water before we spray it.
You make a good impression.
And I don't know
Carlson.
if it's going to be in
Hey, bring back.
green and red and blue and other fun bright colors that you see in the decorations on outside of homes or etc., etc. Anybody going out to see Christmas lights? This is a nice time of year to you just take a little ride around your town and
Wait
you
a
can
minute.
enjoy that.
Is it Soul's birthday?
No, it couldn't be. Soul's birthday.
Third Martian just said happy birthday, Soul Celista.
My birthday is Monday coming. Well, when will we see you but Tuesday after the birthday? So, Soul, it's your moment, honey. I know you've been waiting all year for this. So, I'm putting down the glasses. I'm going to try to do a very
Oh,
impassioned
it's Maria G's on Monday too.
Maria G too.
Yeah, she'll be 60.
Well, numbers are just numbers. It's what you feel like inside. And if you're comfortable, that's great. Welcome to the decade. Welcome to my club, the 60s club. Darlene is in this club too.
Just for a little while.
A little while longer, and then she's going to be departing the club.
One more year.
One more year in the club. Yes. The last of the 60s.
Hey, Mr.
69. All right, so my glasses are off. I can't read what you're saying. Maria G.
Yes, Al,
and
we will.
Soul Cita. Pay attention. What lovely ladies to sing together. To sing two together. You guys ready? Hold your hands symbolically across the divide of space and time. I'm about to woo you both. Happy birthday to you and you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Maria G. and Soul Cicita. Happy birthday to you. And you share the same birthday. That's so cool.
Yay!
Happy birthday. And I know as children,
Hey, Shaylee.
having a birthday close to Christmas means that sometimes you get lost in the hubbub of Christmas and they don't pay attention to you for your birthday. And I bet you that you got gifts for both your Christmas and birthday together. I can see that coming. You know, we've been spending and spending. I'm sorry, we're not the Rockefellers. You have to understand that doesn't mean we don't love you so much, my girl. I could see Papa saying that. Well, I hope that now things have been leveled a little bit and you've been able to, if you want to, treat
Erica,
yourself
Janice
for your
Madden,
own
hello there.
birthday.
91 were Janice's.
Jan, you stink. You told me it was going to be in the
Joanne.
90s. Jan Madden is on the east coast of Florida near West Palm Beach. Has a lovely property, a beautiful pool. She has basically a resort home. I don't think she's right on the coast, but she's not far from the beaches. And her daughter and she enjoy Florida, don't you, Jan? Yes, I know.
So
You used to
says
get
you-
double the gifts. Well, that's even better.
It's when it's closer and closer to the 25th.
Yes, when it's close to the 25th, the number of gifts for your birthday shrink. They just take a couple
Okay, Don,
of
what's
your
a GPU?
Christmas gifts and give them to you early. The giveaway is the decorative paper. It's the same. You have a friend whose birthday is Christmas Eve? Really? Oh, I didn't know you were so spiritual. Mr. Doggy Dog, of course, is talking about the baby Jesus is his friend. Isn't that right, Doggy Dog? You're talking about the baby Jesus. Hallelujah. Right?
Okay, stop.
Why?
Janice is a half a mile from the beach.
A half of a mile.
Hey, Padme.
You can walk slowly and get there in 5 minutes. Potato Kartoff. And I don't even think Santa could accomplish that. What, be so close to the beach and it's 91 when we're up here and it's going to be freezing where we live
Oh,
overnight?
that's great, Shaylee.
And aunties of
What's
Nirmal
hello.
celebrates her birthday on Christmas Day. She is the gift that was
Baby
given.
Padme.
Padme, hi Padme, and everybody, of course, hello. As usual, I'm always happy and pleased to see you all show up as I'm standing here, sitting here in front of my cell phone camera, enjoying water.
You have a Coke right over there. You want some ice for it?
Yeah, you could help me out by just
Dump
draining
the
out the
water.
water and bring me a little more ice. We left this and a couple of Sprite that were mixed up with vodka and cranberry and Sprite. This was Captain Morgan and Coke. We left them here in Maryland when we went to Florida back in October. We totally forgot. We brought cocktails on the road, pre-mixed. All you had to do is add ice. So I'm finally getting to enjoy my Coke and Captain Morgan. It has been in this bottle since October. It probably is so full of microscopic bits of plastic that have dissolved from the inside wall.
It actually fizzed when I opened it earlier.
Wow, it even fizzed. And we got our new refrigerator
Yes, it worked
on
out.
Wednesday, and we were told it would not be ready to deliver until January the 19th, I believe. After they were surprised that we didn't want a dented up brand new refrigerator that you pay $2,000 for. It's kind of a problem for me. I'm buying something I hope lasts for 10 years. No, hell, no way.
Hey, Mega.
Maybe a cut of this will help to alleviate my congestion. Ginger beer, that's a good thing. We have ginger ale.
Oh, that sounds good, Third Martian. Do you go heavy on the noodles or easy on the noodles?
It's an important thing to think about. As a soup consumer, yes, Canada in the house, Don, way up in Canada. He's probably got 3 feet of snow on the ground. Is that right, Don? Canada's in the room. Very respectfully represented by you, by the way. Hi, Carson Thorpe. Were they going to have a discount of the dented lease? No discounts. That was what they were going to let us have. No, not even, right?
No, see, you got that a little wrong. You found out about the dented fridge because the driver called you
Yes,
and said that he had opened it at the warehouse and it was dented. He didn't put it on the truck.
Yes.
And he said, good, because I wouldn't have wanted it. So
Yes.
they did not try to get that on us.
no, it was on the truck. I don't know how you didn't think it was on the truck.
Oh.
And he called me the 20-minute before they show up at your house. And that is when I found out. And that's when he also referenced, didn't somebody from Home Depot call you? Because they were supposed to call you because we realized that this was dented at the warehouse. And we told them so they could ask if you still wanted it or you wanted to reschedule. I never got contacted from Home Depot. So since I didn't do what they wanted, they got mad at us and they told us, well, we'll get you a fridge, but it won't be till January. I holidays, I'd like to serve food to my guests, and I like to be able to eat food and keep it from spoiling by using refrigeration. This modern thing we've had in the 20th and 21st centuries. I'm kind of used to it now, you know what I mean? Maybe you are too at home, I don't know. But we did use a cooler for a couple of days to keep some things chilled. And we do have a spare fridge in the basement that is used for occasional things.
Hey, Jordan.
Well, I'm very happy to have you here, but I need to be happier by seeing you all click the like button.
Janice loved the boat parade.
Oh, did you? Thank you, Jan. The boat parade, man, that was hard. Really hard to film, and some of the footage I just dropped because it was too shaky. Some of it was already shaky that is in the video, but that's what you get when you're looking at boats on the water. DJ Infinity is here. Oh my God. Are you going to go see Spider-Man No Way Home soon with Darlene and Bo? Probably not. To be honest, I kind of gave up on Spider-Man and Marvel and all that kind of jazz. I will watch them on video through a service if I'm registered or if I can use it for free or if I'm paying for a sub. But we don't go to the movie theater very much, unfortunately.
DJ Infinity.
Something called the pandemic kind of stopped us from doing that.
No,
But
we
I would go
see Spider-Man.
But Spider-Man wouldn't be the choice. I might like to see that new Bradley Cooper movie.
Yeah, that looks.
That looks like a very interesting thing, kind of a.
Thank you, Al.
A little bit of a film noir kind of a setting. It looks like they're probably in the 1950s, maybe or 60s. I like everybody that's supposed to be in the movie. I forget the title, but whatever. Yeah, Dalton, things are still raging, but that's because it's a virus and
Oh, Kylie and Tom are going to
34th Street
to
right
see the lights
this
tonight.
evening to look at the lights in Hamden, Hun. I don't know if you are listening to the show or you'll listen to it on a recording and playback, but if you're in the Baltimore area at this time of the holidays, you need to try to get to Hamden.
H-A-M-P.
Hampden, really, but we call it Hamden.
That's where I grew up. I grew up.
Darlene grew up there as a child. It's a working class neighborhood. A little bit of, kind of small vendors and entrepreneurs have taken over the main drive.
When I grew up there, it was definitely middle class.
Yes.
And they did not have the lights on 34th Street when
They didn't have that then, but they do now. And they've been doing it for a long time.
Hey, Zach Zombie Chunk.
Well, that's a new one. Vax Zombie
36th
Chunk.
Street we used to call the Avenue. And now they've popped up a lot of small restaurants and
all over.
The thing to do, and houses that probably went for $50,000 are now going for $200,000.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah, carpetbaggers, right? Carpetbaggers, people coming in and getting the appraisals raised and all the taxes go up, and everybody loves that.
Oh, we did ship everything out yesterday.
We've caught up on the shipment,
so that's good. So if there's
so
any news
please
out
feel
there,
don't feel shy. Go to ricksarastar.com if you would like to look at our merchandise. We have multiple different types of T-shirt styles to peruse and maybe choose one for yourself or as a gift. And then we have a bunch of little things that are very inexpensive. The average price in Canada, $750K? That's an average home price? Shit, how can you live up there? I know someone that just bought a house and I don't think they paid anything near to that. So they must have a very exceptionally priced home if 750 is an average. Around Baltimore right now, I thought I read the median price for homes was like $300,000 275, 300,000. So if you're up there in Canada and it's so expensive, maybe you need to consider moving to Baltimore, Maryland, and make sure you don't have lead allergies, because the lead flies at night, especially downtown in the unfortunately struggling type of neighborhoods where crime is rampant. Jennifer Dyer, thank you very much. And here's to the shipments that are coming. Yes,
She's got something coming.
you got something coming, Jennifer. I understand. That's great. I stick with apartments. That way I don't have to do any maintenance. Pink, I understand your feeling, because maintenance is a pain. Hey, we get home. Not long after I get home, I discover the pipe that leads from the sump pump and then goes through the wall. It's separated with the piece that goes through the wall. So luckily, my son-in-law, who does a lot of home improvement construction and does a brand new kitchen, renovates them all the way down to nothing and rebuilds the walls and does beautiful tile bathrooms. Anybody interested? What is it? JSW LLC Painting LLC. JSW Painting LLC. They are on the internet. That's Baltimore region. I'm sorry, they don't go up to Canada. Not yet. Maybe a future operation.
Hey, AJ.
Hey, Jay. Hello, hon. Jimmy Rick. Always turn off the water at the main when you go on vacation.
You do.
Yeah. Especially in our temperate area. But even
Hey,
if it's
Tracy.
warm, you can still have a toilet supply tube bust and the water run continuously
Dan's
while
in
you're
Ecuador.
gone. Turn off your water. Rick, have I what? I'm trying to read this. Kraft paying people $20 to not overbuy their cream cheese or make a cheesecake. No, it's because there's a shortage of cream cheese, I guess.
Guess I better buy some next time I go to
There
the
you go.
store.
They're just trying to drive up the price of their cream cheese, I'm sure. It's a secret. That's the secret. You can always use Fromunda, Swanson, Bronson, Johnson, if you're stuck. Especially, friends who may be willing to part with their Fromunda and they have a lot of extra flesh down there. Just have them spread their legs wide and you just scrape with a butter knife. Yes, the Fromunda cheese. You scrape it off
He's
into
been working like
a little
crazy,
bit of a
DJ.
vat.
He's not a doctor. He is a nurse. Sean.
Oh, Sean. Sean, I asked him actually, because he lives here, if he'd like to come to, we're having a little open house for family and close friends. He's working Christmas weekend, the whole weekend. People don't stop having heart attacks just because it's Christmas, unfortunately. Oh, Jordan, were you talking about my, it's like butter. It's a little more sour and gross, and of course it's vile and it stinks. But Fromunda cheese can be used to make a cheesecake if you cover it up with enough flavoring. I recommend a chocolate cheesecake, because that really helps cover up the flavor completely and the color of the Fromunda. You can use food coloring because it's really hard to serve reddish brown food to people.
Dan would be in Ecuador.
Dan is in Ecuador. We
can see
spoke.
if Sean can make it for New Year's Eve.
I could see. I don't know. He's got this work thing, but apparently he's not. Is he on now? Did somebody bring that up? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to. I told him that we have to hook up. So, and it was nice last year, and there will be another Rick bringing in the New Year's with anybody who wishes to join me live on New Year's Eve. So, more on that later.
And you can
And what about Code Cheese? Code Cheese, of course.
Always welcome.
Always a welcome friend. Lover. I'm just friend. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Steve Seago.
Cream coat cheese. Yes, Steve, that's right. Cream of wheat. We also call it cream of coach.
I don't
And
know if Dan's tanning
and
his
sometimes
buns.
it's Fromunda and sometimes it's pre-cum. You never know. To the joint rollers.
Cream cheese, William.
What do you think of that? How's that? Is that a pretty well rolled little doobie ooby? I think so too. Yes, Carson. Exactly. That is much better that way, isn't it? So my pipe, of course, always giving me the coughs. I decided
It's
to
horrible.
roll up some,
It really.
and
first
it's
of
so
all-
much better.
Excuse me.
DJ, you gotta stop eating so many sardines. I know you like them a lot, especially the mustard flavored sardines, but you're starting to smell fishy, man. Stop eating them so
Thank
hard.
you, A-Star.
Dan quit what? He
I
hasn't
can't
quit.
stop.
He hasn't quit smoking. He did quit drinking alcoholic beverages. I'll give him that.
For real?
Yes, I haven't seen him do that for a while. Yeah,
Oh,
potato.
stop.
I smoke cannabis. I have a
Yes, I do. Phil
cannabis card from the state of Maryland for medical use. But yes, I do. I hear a Christmas sound in the background. Is it a cartoon?
Carson. Mom's watching Hallmark.
It's a Hallmark Channel.
Yes, he does, Janice.
What is that?
Janice asked if you got your hot cert.
Yes, I'm certifiable. And I had
Thank you,
to
Erica.
once a
No,
year.
Steve, I'm not. I'm sneezing like a crazy person.
How many people enjoy the perpetually happy stories of Hallmark Channel? You like sardines in a can or on toasted bread? Wow, I didn't know there was a secret love affair with sardines among my fans. Myself, I don't have that. Christopher Grimm, I got the date, you all. February 2nd it's my top wisdom tooth date. And the tooth isn't too big, so recovery shouldn't be bad.
Yay!
Yeah. So what happened? They postponed the surgery for
Oh, God.
some kind of reason. It wasn't related to you directly. It was a schedule thing. And it's right. As soon as I started puffing, Darlene started smoking. Erica, you're right. She must be allergic. Yes, Pink.
Hey,
What can I
Scott.
do? What can I do or say for you? I make her wanna, or him wanna puke. I'm so sorry. Yes, she is. Change the paper. I'm using RAW brand paper, not the bleached white. Mine are brownish. They don't have any bleaching. The sardines I'll leave. The oysters I'll enjoy with you and your grandfather. That would be great. I don't know how to shuck them. I'm sure I would just
I
split
agree,
my
Todd.
hands open with the shucking tool. So when I get some oysters,
No,
so
not
that
really.
Darlene makes me oyster stew, I buy a little container with, it has the liquor of
The liquor?
it's the liquid inside of
The
the
liquid.
container
That's not liquor.
they call it a liquor,
Okay.
but it's not liquor. and you can make a nice stew with that in 15. Oh, Hallmark movies make you puke. I love you. Oh, Elle, thank you so much. I thought that you were one of the rare people who love to watch the show just because I make them puke. But, if I serve a purpose of some type, maybe you couldn't get something out
Yes,
that was
Omar,
making
he
you
is.
ill. The bar come in the front and the liquor in the back.
Ugh.
Oh, man, I know what you just said.
Hey, please, Rick, do a rolling tutorial.
A rolling
The
tutorial.
turntable hermit.
I could do a live demonstration.
Now, we're not in the bathroom. We're in our sunroom.
Yes. Let me show you a little bit of the room. There, that's all. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, I wish that were true,
So,
Shailene.
I
sneeze. I really have sneeze attacks. That would be a great
I was
orgasm.
working with Darlene redoing this room. She did the painting.
I did all the painting.
But I installed those two cool lights.
Yes.
And
I installed the really cool ceiling.
there was just an open, unfinished space behind that wood that needed to be trimmed out, never was. And it had a crude system of shop lights and that plastic material you can get for ceilings that is translucent, but not transparent. And sometimes they got little nubs of plastic
Probably
sticking
Home
down.
Depot. We go there before we go.
I know
to
one
Lowe's.
thing. They come in 4x8 pieces, and they easily crack when you tried to get them out of the grid of a suspended ceiling. So that material was what we had. Now there is nice.
We say ceiling. Brennan says roof.
The inside space, when you're looking over your head, the inside space above is a ceiling. On top of the structure, over everything, is the roof. This has been a lesson from Rick Serra. For those who never listened and paid
Thank
attention
you, Erica.
in kindergarten, thank you very much.
Oh, somebody said the lights look like bow ties on the wall.
Oh,
Sorta
that's.
do.
I could see you getting that kind of a vibe, especially the light was really not. You didn't really get a good angle. But
DJ
yeah.
is on a lot of the podcasts with Dan. They actually did one earlier today, right?
Yes, we've recorded one. We're hoping it came out. So there's a close
Home
up.
Depot, Christopher Grimm.
See, this is a industrial style light fixture. It's
We
got
got that
wire to protect the bulb. The bulbs are the Edison light bulbs. And I think I can show you by dimming it. It has those cool wires. And I have it all on a slider. Yes. I think I can cut this back a little bit too. A little too hot. I tend to light things up a little too hot. And I'm definitely, ooh, come on, Rick. Get out of this. There we are. A little too good. A little too close. I was trying to show you the pores of my skin
Ugh.
to prove that I have bathed recently. I'm not really an electrician, but there was already an existing junction box I was able to utilize. I certainly know how to
Dave away quitter.
crimp wire together and put a plastic wire screw on. But then I also use electrical tape to make sure that stays on the wire, on both negative, positive, and neutral. I do them all one at a time to make sure that there's no trouble down the road. Also, when you put in new electrical
Scott.
outlets and switches, consider running a piece of electrical tape around the entire edge of it before you screw it
Al.
into the box.
I've been on
That helps
motorcycles more than
prevent
he has.
accidentally having a short, a dead short, where one of the leads connects to, say, the metal of the junction box, and you go to turn on the circuit breaker, and it does something like this. You try to pull it, and it goes right off. That's called a dead short. It doesn't even let you close it. That's electrician talk. I picked it up from an electrician. See, I'm like a sponge. When information is put in front of me, old Rick holds on to that useless information and puts it back here. And then at some point in my life,
Hey, Stephen.
unknowingly, I bumble into a situation where I get to use something like moist electrification people would use. Bourbon. Is Bourbon here? Bourbon Cat. We gotta reach out and touch each other now.
There he is.
So at rick.adr@aol.com. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you very much for your generosity. You need to send me an email with your phone number. It turns out that Bourbon Cat and I live very close to one another. Shh. I'm not going to share the address, of course. And he plays drums. A friend to a person like myself. So hopefully we're going to hook up and have a little fun one night. Or if you're willing, maybe Bourbon would come here with a small amount of a percussion kit, a small little kit, basically. Just a few pieces. Nick Edwards. Thank you, Nick. Thank you very much. And I see the likes. I really appreciate that. Yeah, he lives at Hard Liquor Avenue in Booze, Maryland. Now, he lives in a distillery that creates great bourbon. That's why he's Bourbon Cat. He is the cat that lives there. Right.
How many people are in the room?
Oh, wait a minute. Bourbon Cat plays bass. And Swanson Bronson Johnson, you play the drums. All right, well then send me an email and give me your number too. And there we go. We got those three. And I'll try to see if I can't get my one of my violinist friends.
Bourbon Cat does not play drums.
Well, I know he plays bass apparently. Now I'm finding out. Right? Jordan does too. Jordan plays bass. I also play male organ and the bonaphone. And a French tickler and the bassoonette. That was a couple of sisters from Schenectady. There's a lot.
How many people are in the room?
How many people are in the room? I got 85 now.
And how many likes?
And 64 likes. It's really looking up, isn't it, hon? And did you hear that? An angel just got their wings. I heard the clink. Is that so great? Can I show you the instruments? They're all the way in the bedroom, man.
They're in the basement.
Did I take them down? I don't think I did yet. It's still in the bedroom.
Why would you carry them up when you knew you had to carry
I never
them
carried
down?
them up. And Pink plays fretless bass. just watch for the people who play fretless bass show me that I really am feeble at the bass. And what did I just pick up recently? A violin that doesn't have frets. Yes, I haven't really done much with it. I was going to try to get some stuff going now that I'm home. I'm going to go up to a little place nearby. It's a music school. And I'm going to get a couple of templates to help me with fingering positions to be able to at least play in first position. That's how you start in violin. And of course, to learn the violin, from what Sal of X-Logs told me, it is the hardest instrument to learn to play. The hardest. I played upright organ or an inverted organ or a side positioned organ. I can even play an organ behind my back. Or one of those harmoniums, the kind that you just blow into. I can do that as well. And the fingering positions are usually left labia, right labia, or clitoris. Everybody wants a jam. We could do a virtual jam out.
Oh, I got you that time.
Hey, score. Went in the trash can. How you did that? Don, we always need cowbell. We need lots of cowbell. And the other day, it was brought up during the Chat Tuesday, matter of fact. And I've never done this. But since the camera is not really that important, I am going to try. I don't know what day I'm going to do it or if it's going to be in a week or two. Hey, Loke P, how are you? I'm going to do a show where we, all of us, can enjoy some music, and I will just bring it up on my laptop from YouTube, most likely, and set up so that we can listen to the music together, play it through the stream. And of course, that'll demonetize the video, but who cares? This one is more about just chilling and enjoying music that we all adore together, but alone at the same time. Sit back,
Have a sip.
listen to the music either
Listen
through
to
your
me.
speakers, pair of headphones on. Yes, Bourbon Cat. And, you know, you can either post a link in the chat, and I can just copy and paste it and play it, or I'll look it up and play it. It sounds like that could be real fun. And this was first described as something to do with specifically non-commercial, mainstream type music, more original music, sometimes under the heading of progressive. So that's the kind of thing I'm looking at maybe doing something with. So hound me with some comments, okay? Let's follow up and show Rick how you really would like to do that by rick.adr@aol.com, sending me a note, or on comments to this video, post some interest. Maybe even share an example of a couple of musicians or bands or acts that you would like to turn maybe some of us all into. So it can be good sharing. We might all learn about some new music and new bands we never knew of, and we can listen to them and share it with other friends. So, so maybe sharing the music with Rick or something like that. I'll try to think of a nice little thing, and that might be the final version. That was so good. But, and we'll do this once in a while. So little thing I can put up, and I'll set up a playlist for it so people can go back and listen to the previous recorded edition of this new proposed show. Jordan is an old country guy. Now, I love lots of different things. Megadeth Gigantor, you're welcome for the fun times, and Friday having to be now. I always like to provide them. All I need is your participation and presence. That's presence as in CE, not presents. Although they're accepted too. Thank you also so far to anybody who's given me money through Super Chat so far today. Thank you very much. All right, I want to circle back. Not that this isn't an important chat item. The whole idea of a new show is great. But I'd like to just get some feedback. People who watched either the boat parade or the video of the decorated homes, which after you view it for a while, you see some captions which inform you that there's a little more behind the video than just showing you decorated homes. The purpose behind it all was a very sweet gesture by the neighborhood, a loving gesture. And it was to raise money for a hospice that was, I guess it was new at the time. Now the hospice, Coast Hospice, and I think there is a hospice location in the middle of this neighborhood. It could be that the home of the original lady who they fought for to be able to stay home and pass with dignity in her own place. And this company was created was going to be the one providing the care for her that she needed at the time. So, any comments about my videos? Very nice.
The lights were beautiful. What a sweet idea, Maria G says.
Thank you very much.
And Mickey Loves Camping said, "Oh yeah, the neighborhood in
Yeah,
Largo."
right. Well, if you call it Largo, that's South Largo, because I call it Seminole. It's literally on Lake Seminole, right? So don't forget Seminole. You know, we've been around since 1970 as an incorporated town in Florida.
Have, AJ.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Oh,
I'm glad you recognize it.
Are your videos on 4K?
No. This particular video was 1080 high. I'm shooting in 2K.
Oh, Pink likes your Odd Places.
The Odd Places is one of my more viewed playlists. I'd love to see more people watching the videos more and showing a little better numbers, but I guess that still has to happen over time. Just that I look at videos created by some people, and you know, after a week, it's 27,000 views. Myself, it's 250 views. It's like, am I that pitiful?
Thanks, Erica. Erica likes the boat.
Thank you. I thought the boat parade was really neat, and I was up there with our friends.
Mickey Loves Camping.
Our friends G and M. It was G's birthday. Actually, that weekend, Friday, we saw this. This was a Saturday night. It was really cool. Also,
Robin Cat is here for the cleansing.
It was really cool because the people who owned this place on the water
DJ.
allowed us to sit on the edge of their property, even though we weren't customers eating and drinking, and they let us sit there.
And why did they do that?
Because they're nice.
No, but who went in and asked?
Because you and G.
No, I went in.
Oh, you did it yourself. And Darlene prevailed upon them, and they just thought, okay, yes, you may.
What can this old lady do to hurt anyone?
They said, how many people? It's 4 of us. Oh, sure, go ahead. Enjoy. Cigarettes don't love you. Just saying.
Hey, Frazier.
Jordan, thank you very much. I know. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of misplaced emphasis on that the numbers matter. But, maybe I just need to just shut up about even numbers and just look at keeping up the dissemination of new content.
Hey, Nick.
And instead of just talking all the time like this twice a week.
I think it's time to do some cleansing.
I got the impression that we're not even at an hour yet, but
Yes,
people
well,
really
almost
need to be
there.
cleansed.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so we got a good group in here now. So the way this works is I'm going to go outside with the camera now. I am going to unplug the charger. I think I have enough juice. And then I'm going to go outside with our tray of bottles of cleansing solution.
It is, Jordan.
So I'm going to explain for those who've never experienced this. What is this all about? Well, it came to me and to my awareness that a lot of us were overstressed, getting depressed, feeling just totally overwhelmed life-wise. We had problems with this or that, then we have the pandemic on top of it, and that just really made everything worse. So I came up with this kind of funny idea to create a little ceremonial thing where I help you to get rid of the literal shit that is holding you down. I have this tray and this skull that we have been using as a prop for a while now. All of these are mere water. But this is now me going off on my whole spiel. I will impart each of these in my hand with stress relieving energy that simultaneously disintegrates built up bowel material out of your intestines. Makes you feel lighter because you lose all of that built up, compacted shit. And at the same time, I help remove the cloud from you. I banish the negative energy so all that's left is love and positive energy to enter you. You could lose 10 pounds on this, yes. So this part is the easy part. All you need to do is merely say, cleanse me. And Darlene will read your name and I will release some of this into the air. It will come to you spiritually and you will be cleansed. You have to believe in this. I'm not saying anything about this in terms of a religious thing. This is just from Rick Serra, and this is for entertainment only.
Take the cap off.
I'm taking off the cap.
Okay.
I'm ready.
One. Dr. Namal.
Namal.
K1ish.
K1ish.
Jennifer Dyer.
Jennifer Dyer.
Let me go down. Looks like Marcello.
Marcello.
Mickey loves camping.
Mickey loves camping.
Pink.
Pink.
Loopsy oopsie.
Loopsy oopsie.
Muffin.
Muffin.
Maria G.
Maria G.
Don Cartcath.
Don Cartcath.
Hey Mello.
Who? Mello.
Hey Mello. I mean meow. Hey meow.
Hey meow.
Jimmy Rick.
Jimmy Rick.
Natuck.
Natuck.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Did we get Jennifer Dyer?
Jennifer Dyer.
Jason Kenneth Showall.
Jason Kenneth Showall.
Grostadamus.
Grostradamus.
Olga.
Olga.
Kimbra.
Kimbra.
Marcello.
Marcello.
Third Martian.
Third Martian.
Jay Lee.
Jay Lee.
Carson Thorpe.
Carson Thorpe.
Mitch.
Mitch.
Walter WVM.
Walter.
WVM.
It's all in there.
Okay. Did we get Jason kind of show off?
Yes, we did Jason again.
Okay. Uplifting Siren.
Uplifting Siren.
Bourbon.
Bourbon Cat.
We did Pink. Hey Meow. We did that one. AJ.
AJ.
Mr. Doggy Dog.
Mr. Doggy Dog. Wait a minute. Changing bottles. Ready?
Mr. Doggy Dog.
Mr. Doggy Dog.
Soul.
Soul.
Evan Harris.
Evan Harris.
Spin Dallas.
Spin Dallas.
Did you AJ?
AJ again, just in case.
Kimbra.
Kimbra.
DJ Infinity.
DJ Infinity.
Mr. Doggy Dog.
Mr. Doggy Dog. Oh, I hit the camera.
Jordan.
Jordan.
I
This
think
really-
we got everybody.
This really shows it.
Did we get Potato Card off?
Potato Kartoff. Darlene.
No. I don't
Rick. Jess. Bo. Jen. Kylie. Marlon. Hadis.
Michaela. The Turntable Hermit.
Michaela, the Turntable Hermit.
Did we do Erica D?
Erica D.
Amanda K.
Amanda K. Bob Dole.
Padme.
Sol Cecita Padme. Mochi. Krusty Meow.
Okay, I think that's it.
Dan. Cochise.
I'm
Jake.
going-
Brennan.
I'm going back in. It's cold out here.
Oh, that was a pretty good. Me. Dalton Lanier. Kyle. Shay Lee. Cochise. Dan Bell. Swallow. Hi Patrick. Stanky. Bob Dole just passed away. He's not 98 anymore. Mike Roch. Was it good for you? It was good for me. Tiny Tim. I hope now that we have been. Uh-oh. Bring back asbestos. L. Lorena. Shrimp Gumbo. Bill Murray. I hope that all of you have been touched by the cleansing. And now you'll go into the holidays free to feel the spirit of joy and of the season of giving and love and light. Run, Rick, run. Let's see how far it goes. That's pretty damn impressive. We'll get the props later. I think I will do this time. Close the legs on the way
Oh, that makes
through
a
the
little
door.
bit of sense, doesn't it?
It made a little bit of sense. Oh, that was a good session.
You need to pull in closer to you so I can close. Okay, you're good. It's chilly out there.
All right. What a bunch of craziness. That was great. I hope you all enjoyed that. So that's something we have been doing for quite a number of months now. And Tracy Bainter, thank you very much. Here, Tracy, I just gave you a spiritual spittle. We've been doing this for months, basically once a month. And we think that it is helpful. So we're going to keep going and doing it every month. You can count on us. Come back and we'll retreat you. And I hope that you really can somehow find a way to push away the negative and to find peace.
No woods or forest.
It's the best thing we can do for ourselves. Jennifer Dyer, again, thank you so much. There's a Evan Harris, and it's Evan's birthday. Is that true? With us right now? Evan? You're 25?
No, it says Appetator Kartoff 25. Thank you.
Yes, so Evan, it's your birthday. I would like to sing happy birthday to you. And you're 22 today. Well, this is perfect, Evan. Now, Evan, if you are new to the show, if you've never watched our show before, anybody else that's never been part of this crazy show, Cocktail Hour with Rick, we'd like you to send us a little hello by sending your name and email, or name and mailing address to our email at rick.adr@aol.com.
I just put it.
And Darlene just posted it, so we can send you a little gift thanking you for being with us.
And don't forget to plug Discord.
Oh, and Discord, which is a way to chat after each of the shows and have some chat and hang out with others here on the internet.
Basically, everyone.
Normal posts this periodically,
We really appreciate
and
it.
it's great that she does this. We definitely appreciate her. And you can click on that right there. It is now. Just wait it on the screen. Save that for this week. You can join Discord, a place where you can do lots of things, but you can also get together and have chat. Don, I know what you're saying. I got rid of mine after I did a season of Another Dirty Room with underwear that was too large for me. That was stretchy and hanging out.
If he's going to get basically naked,
Next to
I
naked.
wouldn't want people to see that looks halfway decent. And those damn tidy whities.
They were bad.
Were horrible.
They were right off the shelf, yes. Warm. Because they had just been taken off. You might find a piece of poo-poo in it.
Wait a minute. Mickey loves camping. Did you see this?
What about it?
Rick, will you sign my ADR toolbox I won from Dan Bell's eBay?
Oh, you did? Gosh, I mean, how would that be possible?
He would sign it, but how would it get here for him to
Yes,
sign? That's the
ship
question.
ship it to me and
Hey,
give me a
Daniel
return
Redmond, I'm glad you made
shipping
it.
label
You missed
with
the cleansing.
postage to
Wait a
send
minute.
it.
Just stop for a minute. Use this, make out it, and
Danielle didn't.
she wasn't here. Give her a cleansing. Wait a minute, I'll go.
Is this water?
Yes. Daniel Redmond!
You are cleansed. How you like that? That was a quick one.
Yeah.
I got
very
water
good.
all over my screen. Here, let me clean it.
I really can't see it. Don't worry about it. Too late.
Did you see it? It came right at the glass. Yeah, I'm blind. I cannot read fine print anymore, close up. I need these damn things. It's sad. You're welcome, Danielle. Welcome to the show. Glad to have everybody here. We have
Hey, Mickey loves
92.
camping that great. We're in Seminole when we're
Yes.
down there.
And
St. Pete
okay,
is
there
not
you
far.
go. Right. So we get back down there in February. We have to hook up.
Yes, it was a cleansing night. Hey,
So
guys.
keep that in mind. Make yourself a note. Send us an email beginning of February, okay? And then we'll hook up and do that. But when we get down to Florida, and I don't know if it's going to work out this January with everything going on, but I'm hoping that things will be back to a better place. We'll get back off of these
Yes, we are.
unfortunate, what do they call these? Jumps in infection. I don't know. They have other words they use, all these
Don't worry about it.
epidemiological things. I wanted to get together and at least have a get together outside with
Hey,
fans.
thank you, Danielle.
Thank you so much, Danielle. Danielle, very generous as well. But, the Omicron and the Delta variants, the variants, that's right.
Don't get into it.
We're going to have to do it outside. Ouch! But I do want to meet up with people, and this could be a type of thing that we could do. If you brought things that you wanted me to sign, we certainly could do that. In addition to our neighbors in St. Pete, and you bid for that toolbox, the good old toolbox. I thought it was totally fine, but Dan decided we'll get a new one. Let's just auction this one off. I'm like, all right. It still doesn't have what I wanted. The arterial clamp or the actual surgical tool that I used during the first couple seasons. I've lost it. It's totally lost. After season 3, it did not get saved. SH is trying to do the Sam I Am from Dr. Seuss in that last post that you gave. I picked that up. Thank you very much.
Hey, WTGG Gaming, glad you signed up tonight.
Aw.
Subscribe, that's great. But
Loopsy.
you're still considered a newbie, so I'm just putting something up.
Next week, I think that the show will not be on Christmas Eve, Friday. Instead, it'll be Thursday. So maybe we'll do that, and I will read The Night Before Christmas to you
No, he
all.
doesn't have a Patreon done.
Yeah, I've never gone there. I'm putting all my content into YouTube. I think I have to build that first before I go and do Patreon. And otherwise, what would I do? I know that tool, Tracy. Oh,
Yes,
man.
we're in
It was so
Baltimore now.
fun. The last thing we did was we were in this one place, and I left the tool in there after we were leaving. And one of the
He
people who
does
ran
not
it
Grostradamus.
came back out of the room and said, hey, somebody left this, and it was like a scalpel with the clamp holding the scalpel. So it looked like some kind of a strange thing. Very strange kind of tool. The tool. Probably still has that scalpel in it. I don't know where it went. I hate when I come before I'm ready. Pink, I hate that too. Wait a minute. Aren't you just happy to come anyway? Period. What if you don't? Ow, what if you want to come and you never can? Just because you can't come when you want? Isn't it better to come sometime than never to come? Am I wrong? Quit shooting me. I'm talking to the people here, and I'm honest. I mean, been many times where, I just didn't have the stamina to finish, and I just got tired of pulling on it, and I just said, oh, fuck it, and went to bed and go to sleep. Not new. It's the way it goes. Sometimes you can twist one off easily, another time you can't.
Him, Don. Haven't you seen it?
Blue balls are not good. Or blue labia for women.
Hey, buds.
Blue is not good. Oh, TMI? I'm sorry. Did people think that was too personal? I'm sorry. Let me change the topic.
Don't you hit me with that.
I got Dolly on the shoulder. Ah! Ah! Now she got my breast. You're going to crawl around the floor and get these out.
Ow! That hurt more than when you shot it at me.
I just tossed them at her and she said, ow. What if we both had guns and we video us having a battle?
I'd win. I'm a quicker reloader.
Now she's just shooting for the hell of it at random, anytime she wants.
That's my prerogative.
It's your prerogative, yeah, I know. That's the way it always goes for me. The poking device? Oh, what was that about? She should
That's a
wash
poke.
her mouth with soap.
That's a poke.
That won't even matter. You can put soap in my mouth, but the dirty words will still come out. I'm just trying to get a couple laughs out of it, that's all. Rick's cheating on Jergens with Vaseline downstairs.
Right there.
Yeah, I have a bottle of cream in every room. I never know when the urge is going to strike.
Hey, Jimmy Rick, depends on what you want.
Sebastian even laughed on that. Oh my gosh.
What am I going to aim for?
I don't know. There's, yeah, try to find the little thing down there.
Oh, okay.
Ah, you got it! Ow! Damn you!
You told me to do it.
Right in the ball sack. Shit. First shot. She couldn't have hit the dead wiener. She had to hit the ball sack.
That's what you told me to go for.
Oh my.
Hip, hip, hop, hip,
So,
hip, hop, hip, don't stop, pop.
We got a second
Into the bang bang booty.
second request for me to provide as like
That was pretty good.
a
AJ,
service
wasn't
similar to Cameo. I did one customer a live chat. The customer and the person who received the call thoroughly delighted how it went. Now we just recently were contacted by a mother. It's for someone that she wanted to give a gift to. They opted for a recording. So I'm going to do a recording, about 10 minutes at least. Put together something using a little bit of background information and personalize it, and hopefully it'll be very nice. So the bottom line is I'm telling you that now, if the interest is there, I'm available for doing these kind of cameo-like things, either live chat for 15 minutes or at least a 10-minute or so edited video, not just off my phone. I'm going to edit it as well. And we're asking for a donation of $50. And we're getting it to be paid on an individual basis. And we give you the information by email. And we talk back and forth and get all the information. They also wanted me to provide a copy to both the giver and the receiver. And I'll be doing that. And these files end up being fairly large, so I have arranged, it's actually free for everybody, but a great method for getting large files from me to somebody else. So yes, it's all set. Anybody wants to take advantage of it, just send us an email at rick.adr@aol.com, and Darlene or I will be happy to talk about it and do what you'd like.
Darlene or I. Rick hardly ever does the email.
It's mostly Darlene, but I do
But I will
reply
say,
sometimes.
Rick, there's something on there you have to answer.
I had, this contact for this current time, and I thought I was going to be able to do this yesterday. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I didn't get it done. I'm going to have to spend at least some time to do it nicely. So I contacted the mother, the giver, and they were satisfied. I let them know that I was a little delayed, but and I will be happy
Okay,
to be sending it to
Where's
them
the V come
very
from?
next couple of days. Hopefully, it's not going to be next couple of days, but I was given basically a couple of days is fine, so that's nice. I'll maybe take advantage of it.
SH, I don't know what you mean.
SH was asking about.
Am I in a set site? What is that?
Well, you're in the world of Rick Serra, the madman, featured on the show Another Dirty Room, the cult hit on the Dan Bell channel.
It's also on Amazon Prime.
And on Amazon Prime for the first season only. And something else is still not completed. We hope to get season 2 and season 3 on Amazon Prime, but it only depends upon Dan Bell to do what he has to do, and he knows what he has to do.
Dan's not good with to-do lists.
So when he gets the chance to do it, he'll do it, I hope.
Oh,
Before he passes away, I hope he does. Immortalize those on Prime Video because it's free if you use Prime service. Mike loves camping, especially in West by God, Virginia. I would agree, it's beautiful country. Jennifer, oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. I am a man, but you're calling me Rick the Man, like the endearment.
Pink, I'm sorry. I don't care who runs it. I don't know anything behind it, but anything I want, I can get when I need it.
Pink,
through Amazon.
I know other people feel the same way. And it's a convenience, and unfortunately during some periods of time, like when we couldn't actually go out, it became one of the only ways we could get things. So I wasn't trying to specifically enrich an individual who maybe could be a lot more more of a benefactor because of their wealth.
When is Dan coming back from Ecuador?
Well, the theory was about 4 weeks, and he just got there. So mid-January.
Maybe.
It might be later January if he's having a great time. So thank you, AJ. She just echoed the same thing. So that's his plan. But he is still going to keep things going from Ecuador. And we actually, if you didn't hear earlier, we recorded a podcast with him in his hotel room in Ecuador.
Glad you did, WD.
And we had some tough moments with the signal because I think it was on his end because he was using basically hotel Wi-Fi. And I was using hardwired computer to high-speed internet, so I think I had to jump on him. But he was the limiting piece in the situation of the broadcast. But we think it worked out, and he hopefully is going to have it up. If he hasn't put it up yet, I didn't look to see if it was up yet.
I've been outside.
Uh-oh.
Come here,
So
Belle.
Dan will be ringing in the new year. He'll be spending Christmas time down there with his long friend, love, Eric. Have you experienced anything paranormal lately? Not since we left Florida. Down in Florida, the mobile home where we live, there is something going on in that place. It has become quite obvious in letting itself be known. It's made itself known to myself, my wife, and to my mother at different times. And it has 2 times tried to speak to me where I actually heard something. So where I actually sleep in Florida, I could be in the room trying to sleep and it makes noise in the bedroom every time I doze off. And the mobile home is not like it's ancient, but there is some very vague reference on the documentation with the local area that this was inhabited, this land was inhabited, and we're talking hundreds of years
Yeah,
prior,
not since a move.
by Native Americans, the Seminoles. Now, they ended up moving over to the other side of the state, more close to the East Coast. And there is currently a nation in Florida, Seminoles. I don't think that surprises anybody. You've heard Seminole name in names of teams, on sports, etc. But that's truly, they are from Florida. And what if that's the case? Maybe we are living on land where they had lived, or maybe even had buried their dead. So maybe that's why there's some activity in our mobile home. It's totally not related to anything modern. It's from the past. I don't know what to tell you. I am hoping to do something in terms of paranormal investigation while I'm up here, and I brought my equipment, so I am hoping to be able to do that type of thing while I'm up here. And then I don't know who's going to do it with me, but I want to do another Dirty Room live in January. I know everybody is clamoring for another Dirty Room to come back, but you know, it's only going to happen when it can. In the meantime, Dan has been sharing the same over the past month on Saturdays. He's done a couple of different things, and now it's my turn. So how many of you would like that? Would you like to enjoy a live ADR with Rick, and it might be Darlene? Who knows who it could be? There's a short list of people that I could present to Dan to make sure that he would be acceptable of that person that I'm not going to name right now. But if any of you people who know who you might be would like to consider joining me, you could let me know. You know how to contact me otherwise.
What did I miss?
Maybe doing an ADR live with me. Putting it out there to those who actually
It
have
has
my...
to be pre-approved by Dan.
Yes, but those who actually have my phone number. And there's a limited number of people that is. One person I can think of, his name starts with the letter S. And his last name also begins with the letter S. He's an SS agent. Not sure if he's even on the...
Oh, you think Dan would approve of him?
Yeah.
Oh, he would do it with you. But I did not pick up on that, so I'm sure he didn't either. Because
All
he
right,
is
so
a smart man.
I'll say it anyway. I'll say it out loud. All right, I won't. The ADR will be here in Maryland, Erica. Up here. Yes. We did one in Florida, remember, Darlene and I?
Yeah, and that's when before Rick realized he could flip the camera around. I didn't have to try and put it on a friggin'
Whatever.
whatever.
Loopsy Oopsie is the smart... I think she misspelled, but yeah.
Rick and I could do it.
But we could do it again.
Yeah. But I have to say something.
Yeah.
When we did the one live ADR with you and me, we didn't even get enough money to pay for the room.
Yep. Didn't even get money to pay for the room. As far as super chat money now, you know.
Nothing. We got nothing.
It actually, I'm not pointing at anybody, but it baffles me.
That's right, no more. Press that like button, guys.
That if my name was Dan Bell, I'd end up with $1,000 after a couple hours in those kind of
but
donations.
At least if you made enough money
But
to pay for the room.
I couldn't even get 125. So I'm going to try it again, but if I can't even cover the rent, I don't know if I'll do it a third time.
WV, we are currently in Maryland.
Anita. Thank you,
Thanks,
Anita. You'd love that? Well, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to announce it. I'm going to publicize it. And then I'm going to hope that maybe not just you, but anybody who might be from the Dan Bell world, because I'll actually beg him to please give it a plug, especially if he blesses the
Well, he will. He
person.
Actually, Dan sort of likes me, even though I.
Oh,
am
Dan
female.
loves you.
Yeah, I'm female. You know how he is with.
Now,
female.
Louise and Hounds, how you doing? No, he doesn't need me. He makes that clear every time I try to ask him.
You need me.
Oh, Don Cathcart, you're so nice. Nobody give me their credit card number yet, okay? What I ideally would love is that there's a couple hundred people and each person gives $5 or something. There you go. You know, that would be the way I'd love to see it go, but not everybody wants to throw in a couple of bucks. And others, they are even more generous. So and it's not even obligatory. This is a free
we are
thing.
In Baltimore County,
It's
Parkville area.
it's really almost presumptive and rude to even assume that you will make so much money on super chatting. We do it all the time, you know that. And sometimes we get a little bit of money, other times we get very little or almost nothing. And it doesn't stop us from doing it week by week.
No, we're not going that way, Third Marshal.
Because
he said
we started.
maybe just open up a fundraiser.
No.
And
We
really don't want to do that.
Every time we broadcast, if you want to donate, we appreciate it. If you can't or don't want to, we're not going to get upset about it. That's just the way it is. And Jason, yeah, we could do that. We give the PayPal, the one that we would want people to use, like when we're doing these cameo type things. I mean, I could put that out as well. That just bypasses YouTube. And this summer I did that because they started to overcalculate their cut. And they were digging a little deep. So and money was really coming in real well this summer. We're getting record amounts of donations. But I didn't feel right taking that money and knowing that half of it was going to YouTube. Because it was half or more sometimes, when that's not what the contract says the share is. The share is supposed to be 33%. They always take more than that, but that's the way it's supposed to be. So I'm sorry that they're so big they can do whatever they want contractually.
That is so sad, Shaylee.
Yeah, they do, Jordan. That's the way it goes, but that's standard. It's supposed to be 33, like I said. But what are you going to do? This whole platform, enabling myself and others to do what we do, to create these videos and have an audience for them. Ringo's here.
Ringo!
Thank you, Ringo. My God. Ringo Starr.
He was one of my
Very
favorite Beatles.
underrated member of the Beatles. And Mr. Sharkey, as his real name is he's 80 years old. He's the oldest one. Here's a few dollars to get some Eucerin lotion to go along with the Vaseline and Jergens collection. Shouldn't I just get some KY jelly that stays slippery, right? And
I try and hit the like button.
I
guys.
don't
We
like
love
it though, because after it's been in the friction process for a while, it gets sticky. It's like almost like
Pink, I understand.
raw aloe plant juice. Gets sticky and it doesn't really smell badly, but have you ever smelled raw aloe? It's just kind of raw. It's like raw vegetable.
Aloe doesn't smell bad, period. It has like no odor.
It has no odor except for almost like grass. Andrew, thank you, Andrew Gordon. 5 for you and 5 for the YouTube Mafia.
Thanks, Andrew. Hey, Andrew, you knew I don't recognize
Yeah,
your name.
I was going to say the same thing, Andrew Gordon. Are you new to Cocktail Hour with Rick? We call affectionately people who've never seen the show live newbies. And all newbies are offered the same thing.
Yes.
A thanks from us with a little gift, but you just need to send us, just as Darlene posted, your name and mailing address to our email, rick.adr@aol.com, and we happily will send you a little gift. And SH is maybe another newbie. Well, SH, same information, please. This is how.
Oh, yay, Andrew. He got the pic of you and Bo.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, that's so good. So I guess at least he's familiar with the ricksarahstar.com, which is very nice.
You can always send us a gift.
Yeah.
We appreciate gifts.
Love it. We got a
What's your address?
the P.O. box.
You have it. Where do you have it?
I don't have it on the back of my phone.
Oh, I don't have it either. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. Just 1 second. Darlene is looking it up.
No, I got to get you up first because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh. It is like a postal service, not the actual U.S. Postal Service. We have a box. So it's not a post office box. It's just called a box.
Because it looks like a regular address.
It looks like a regular address. So it starts out with a street number, and it's on Harford Road, Harford Road. The box number is 17.
No.
No, that's not it?
Mm-mm.
All right, well, Darlene's going to look at it. She can just go in the other room and get a copy of it.
That would definitely be easier.
Just get a sticker.
Yes.
All right. Just 1 second. Hey, wait a minute. 9613 Harford Road, number 184.
C, 184. Who put that
9613C, Harford Road, number 184. Baltimore, Maryland, 21234. Keith Allen. Thank you, Keith.
Thank you very much.
He was already aware of this. We have shared this before. I got a Christmas card.
Yes.
From a lady who has a pet sitting service, and do they do boarding, I think. I got a handwritten letter that's over next to my mother. Is that it right there?
Yes.
From Emily Straub Deck. Just saying what she likes about the work we do, my background, another dirty room, and that she had a suggestion for a place to go to where she has been working or had worked before.
Or knew about.
Yeah. Well, she said, I work at a hotel that I'd love for you all to visit. So she works at this nasty hotel, and she'd love us to go there. It's in West Virginia. Thank you very much for the tip.
Good night, girl.
Danielle Redmond
Love seeing you.
is late at home, as always. You know, they're 5 hours earlier than us. So their day starts 5 hours earlier over in London compared to Baltimore. I hope you have a nice rest and sweet dreams. Stay safe over there. I didn't like the comment from your prime minister about the Omicron is everywhere. I love his positive attitude.
Night, Danielle.
Good night, Danielle. Hey, Rick, good to see you, buddy. Big Steve ENT. Ow, that hurt. Got me in the breast. Thank you very much, Big Steve. How are you doing tonight? How are things hanging? I hope everything's restrained well, athletic supporter in place, whatever. Maybe you have a gusset strapped on. There's Gravy Train. Is there somewhere I can send my donation where you get most of the profit? Venmo? No, we have.
I'm sending it personal.
Are you going to put it up on there?
Yeah.
All right, my wife's about to post, for any of you who would like to take advantage of throwing us large quantities of money via PayPal. Make us get investigated by the FBI. I don't care. We don't have anything to hide. And she's about to post the email to which our PayPal personal account is attached. Remember to select family or gift. Thank you very much. There it is. bo.jangle@aol.com. Thank you for those who are even interested to ask for that and want to take advantage of that. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. All right, moist mail. I don't have moist mail. Any of the people who also are on Patreon and subscribed, maybe that listen to Dan Bell the podcast, you have noticed that in the last episodes at least, Dan started to get into the habit of reading letters to his mailbag. I don't know what that really is, but his moist mail he reads, and sometimes it's hot mail. Yes, it is. And sometimes it's so hot, it gets Dan hot under the collar. Then he has to stop the podcast so that he can then attend to what he'd like to attend to. And unfortunately, it was comments he didn't like posted on his Reddit account. Why people who don't want to support anybody, Dan, myself, whatever, instead of just don't look at the channel, don't view the content, just forget about us. No! The people want to make it even worse by leaving nasty comments behind. Now, is Dan Bell an angel? No. Has Dan said things he wanted to accomplish and he didn't? Yes, I'm sure. Don't we all have those things to say as well? But, I thought that we were not supposed to keep track of all the other people's failings. I thought we were supposed to worry about this person's failings. That's all of us. Remember, when you point a finger at somebody, you got all these pointing back at you. That's old boomer kind of reasoning. So, why not just stop? Yeah, I know. And some people like to stay on just so they can drop.
Good night, Swanson.
Drop turds. Good night, Swanson, Bronson, Johnson. Seriously, write me. Give me your... And I'll give you a... Okay? All these local people, Maryland, Baltimore specifically, but not just Baltimore. There's other places. Frederick. There's a great music community in the state and in this town. And lots of talent has come out of here. And I know that there's a lot of avid players who maybe we don't have all the skills that some of the best have. We still want to do it ourselves. We want to make some noise together. Street Maryland too? What would you say Street's the musical type is? Is it a bluegrass country type of background? What type of a music scene in that town street, which I know very well. Actually, I have family that live there now and lived in that area for decades. Frogs. Rick, hey, movie buff, yes? Yes? Oh, I'm just noticing. Are we over?
Yes, very.
We're over the time limit of the show. I can't believe that the stream hasn't been ended by the goblins of streams. Well, we're having a nice chat, and we have 116 likes, still 90 people. And we've eaten. What are you going to do immediately after the show?
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not doing it yet.
Yes.
I'm going to hold you at gunpoint. I don't fire. Just tell me what you're going to be doing after the show.
You think
You're
that
gonna,
scares me? Do
I
you
still got
think
your.
that
I still
scares
got the
me?
gun on you.
My hair is horrible.
Your hair is all in the screen.
I don't care.
Darlene, really,
Good night, everybody.
she wants to say good night. What do you want
We
to
really
do?
love seeing you.
Yes, we do.
But he needs to say good night.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, because
Just a couple more seconds.
Mom's not listening right now.
Oh.
And if he goes off right now, I can take another hit. Oh,
If you didn't know, she took a puff
yes.
of my little marijuana cigarette.
I don't want that little one. I want a new
We'll
one.
have to be a new one. Yeah. We love you guys.
We really do.
We hope that you've had a thoroughly enjoyable time with us. We hope that the stress is gone. Now you're so relaxed. You may pass out early tonight, but you're going to wake up with a smile tomorrow.
Yes. He's putting up Christmas lights tomorrow.
Tomorrow we decorate.
And I have to start baking.
And baking crazy stuff. Cake.
No,
That's
raisin
first-
cake is like the most
It's one
important
of
thing in the world.
It's delicious, but it's one of the heaviest cakes you can make.
And then it's
and-
a whole fucking bunch of cookies.
Cookies. We're going for Toll House, peanut butter, and sugar. Or you
Sugar?
and sugar?
Yeah.
Okay.
The peanut butters have the Hershey Kiss in it.
And the peanut butter, it's nice, and then you push a Hershey's Kiss in it. And do you
But
do
you
that
gotta
after?
open up. No, you have to open
And I have
up
to
the-
open up a bunch of wrapped Hershey's Kisses for these cookies.
Yes, he does.
Now, I forget, do they get baked with the Hershey Kiss
No.
in there? Or you put them on after?
As soon as you pull them out,
When they're
push
still
it to
warm,
Hershey, yes.
you push them in. Do you like peanut butter blossoms too?
Oh yes.
Peanut butter in pretzels. We
that's
kind of
what-
like peanut butter.
That is what it is. It's a peanut butter cookie, and the Hershey
Yes, right. Okay.
pushed in.
So that's what
the blossom.
that's what a blossom is.
Yes. I can't see a damn thing. Let me see.
Buckeye pancakes,
Anyway, say goodnight, Rick.
peanut butter kisses, yum. But yes, they're even better. Just the peanut butter kiss itself. If you haven't done so, please take a peek at my new movies. Oh, for the holiday spirit, or watch them another time with family or friends.
Plug Discord again.
And if you would like to keep chatting, you can keep on going. You just gotta look at, there it is, the link for Discord by Dr. Nirmal. Copy that right now, or just click and go right there. Then you'll be able to join. There it is again. Feel free. Go ahead. We're about to roll it up here. We've had a great time. I want to also thank everybody who has donated tonight to the Super Chat And you've been very kind and generous to us tonight. Yes, you have. And we still have 86 people live at 120 likes. That's so great. Well, enjoy the coming week. I know many of us will still have to work, but hopefully you're off on Friday and you can have a great time with your family and celebrate the Christmas holiday. If not, you can at least be off and enjoy the weekend. Peace, love to you all. I will be back here Tuesday. That's still certain at 5 o'clock. And this show normally next Friday we'll be doing Thursday. I'll have to think of the time. Probably will not start as late. Maybe we'll start at 7 or 6. We'll come to that later and I'll post it. Why? Because it's a Thursday night and people are still working.
I missed the whole first part.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. I didn't say anything you need to shoot me about. Al, you do it anyway. I said you don't have to shoot me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you correctly.
She was crazy. All right, everybody. Now we will say goodbye.
Good night, all.
Good night, all. Have a
Love
nice rest of your evening and peace.